And the Bulls start out with the ball. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. LaVine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. Okay! Knockout!
Wow! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
DeRozan against Brooks. Shoots from 12. And it's DeRozan missing. Morant against LaVine. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's DeRozan. The shot won't fall, and Memphis taking it the other way now. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes. 0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight.
Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's LaVine. And the dunk by LaVine.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Morant with it. Guarded now by Williams. The 3 from Bain. It's rebounded by LaVine. The Bulls have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Pass to DeRozan. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. It's tipped. Morant against Williams. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Pass to Dosunmu. Outside LaVine. Here's DeRozan. Up and over Brooks. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
And they pick up 2.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Chicago trailing here.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Dosunmu for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Fred.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Go all the fans, get free t-shirts. Show us what you got.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. And now let's see who is leading the league in steals. And you look at Caruso, 5th in the NBA, a pest on defense.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
LaVine finds Vucevic. It's good.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Morant with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Morant against Dragic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. 1:43 left now in the first quarter. Morant with it. He's got 10. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Caruso with it. Checked by Brooks. Here's Levine for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's a 9-point spread. Here's Morant. That shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way, coming into this having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Morant against Dragic.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Outside Levine. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Brooks. And he goes in for the dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Pass to Drummond. He drains it from the right block. Here's Morant. He's got 12. Here's Tillman. Tipped away. Stolen by Caruso. With 1 on the clock. He can't hit that time. And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break.
Please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
They've got John Conchar, also Tyus Jones out there, Brandon Clark out there with Danny Green, and it's Aldama in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Conchar. Off target from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
DeSumo on the wing. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
DeRozan outside. Over Clark. And it's DeRozan missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside Jones. Shoots over to Sumu. Jones, the pass to Clark. On the wing, Conchar. Shot clock at 5. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
White, the pass to Jones. On the wing, DeRozan. Green covering. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive. The kick out to White. Fires in the triple. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him. 2020 wasn't kind to many people, but it was a great year for Derrick Jones Jr., winning the dunk contest, then playing in the finals in the bubble with the Heat.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's DeSumo. Brooks defending. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. Gets some space and buries the jumper. DeRozan's got his first points of the night. Well, the best moment in 2020 for Derrick Jones Jr., Richard. The offseason, getting paid.
Yeah, Derrick signing a 2-year, $19 million deal. An incredible accomplishment when you consider Jones Jr. went undrafted. He was a two-way guy and played a lot in the G League.
Pass to Vucevic. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Vucevic with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls for the finish. Snatched up. Here's DeSumo. Back to White. DeRozan passes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. White on the wing. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Morant using his post moves to get the 2 points. Morant's got 14.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Zach LaVine comes in for DeRozan. Caruso, he's checked in for White. And Dragic is subbed in for DeSumo. LaVine passes to Williams. And here's Caruso. Pass to Drummond. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And again, no good by Chicago. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk!
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Morant against Dragic. On the wing, LaVine. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half of basketball. Williams on the wing. The Bulls with another miss. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Morant with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Morant against Dragic. Pass to Tillman. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
That's good from Drummond. On the assist by Caruso.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Kicks it out to Jackson for three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Here's Levine. 20 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
And so it's Memphis looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Chicago Bulls.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied. I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the court for Chicago, Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. Clark. And he makes it on the layup. Clark's got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Vucevic. Over Clark. Vucevic gets the bucket.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Jones drives in. Inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. Here's Dosunmu. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Levine. The shot off that time. Good D by Clark. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Levine finds DeRozan. Over Green. And it's DeRozan missing. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Down low. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Shot by Levine, no good.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
To the middle. From 11 feet away. That went off the back iron and out.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Here's Jones. Good on the shot. Jones has got his second basket on the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
A line change here for Memphis. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Morant missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
The kick out to White. Baseline try. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Morant against DeRozan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
Some changes for Chicago. Bradley comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Caruso in for Dosunmu. The Bulls have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. DeRozan against Brooks. The Bulls with another miss. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. Morant drawing the double team. On the wing, Brooks takes a 3. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
I just love the ball move.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
The Bulls making a switch here. Dragic just checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Releases. And again, Chicago, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see changed? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, a lot of people ask me about the 4-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a 4-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots or trying to see where they can come from, then you have no idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that that would be a good thing for the game of basketball.
Morant against Dragic. Shoots over Morant. Dragic misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Morant, the pass to Bane. And stolen by Caruso. Pass to Dragic. DeRozan against Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's on Desmond Bane.
And I just love how active Dragic is. Consistent and looking to score, which draws the D's attention.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Tillman. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Green's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Morant. And the Bulls also making a change. Andre Drummond is checked in for Jones. Here's Aldama. Back to Bane. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dragic against Jones. Dragic passes to Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Drummond's got his third bucket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Grizzlies opening up a huge gap. All right, well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. And it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to White. Fires it. Off the left rim and out.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Drummond to screen on Brooks. Back to Drummond. Oh, stolen by Morant. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Jackson's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Here's Caruso. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Morant. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Behind the back and lays it in.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Now here's White, guarded closely. Drummond passes to Williams. 6 to shoot. White on the wing. Baseline jumper. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Williams.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Caruso against Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Throws it up high. Pass to Bradley. Now here's Williams. Caruso outside. Drummond to screen on Morant. And here's Caruso outside. On target from range.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Memphis calls timeout. All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. Here's Terry, guarded by Bain. And it's blocked by Clark. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Here's Bain. Outside Jones. Green up top. Fires the 3. sends it home from three-point land.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to White. That one goes. Count it.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by White. Back to Jones. The shake. And the layup is good.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Brooks, he's checked in for Green. And it's Morant in for Jones. And the Bulls also making a change. Dragic is checked in. Here's White. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Tillman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Outside Bain. Jackson, the pass to Morant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies. The free throw drops for Morant. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James' playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
Dragic outside. Pass to Williams. White against Bain to stop the run. And Drummond with the jam.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
32 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. Outside Bain. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Goran Dragic.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Memphis.
That free throw no good.
Desmond Bain. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here are the Bulls with the ball. Dragic finds White. Williams on the wing. Now here's Jones, defended by Jackson. Jones with a screen on Morant. Lets it fly. No good there. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.